fury, pure and silver. You grip it tight inside like a knife. It glints in your eye. It's why I arrived your sex god here, take you where you need to go, to where the dark remembers you. Open up your heart like the gates of hell. You stay soft, get beaten, only natural, hard enough. You stay soft, get eaten, only natural, hard enough. I am face down on my bed, still not quite awake yet, thinking of you. I tuck my hand under my weight. Just tell me what you want to do. Tell me what you want to burn away. 'Cause I could be your stoker. Open up your heart like the gates of hell. You stay soft, get beaten, only natural, hard enough. You stay soft, get beaten, only natural, hard enough. You stay soft, get beaten, only natural, hard enough. You stay soft, get beaten, only natural, hard enough.
Okay, hi.
Hello,
We're back.
we
Speeches
are
at
back.
large.
Is back.
How does it feel, Sarah? It's our last second show. I'm just gonna
Don't
say
do
this
that
to
math because मुझे
also.
समझ नहीं आता कुछ भी.
देखो, last second show. Like this is the second show of the semester, but also it's the last second show.
Girl, you see my face? I won't get anything. Okay, I'm not gonna.
Okay, how are you feeling then? Simple question.
I'm feeling very tired because last week was my birthday week and it was really wild. So that's why.
Sarah just wild parties, guys. How was
Yeah,
your
I'm
birthday?
sorry. It was good. It was really nice. I had lots of fun.
Are you feeling 22? I feel like you
No,
have
I'm
to
not.
feel it.
But
You're
22
not?
is really old. Yeah, it's really old.
It
I don't
just
think I'm.
really, yeah. Oh my God. I think I had this realization yesterday. I was just
Hmm.
thinking, like, you know how 15's double is 30?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how it's going to be 10 years, like, very soon it's going to be 10 years since I was 15. And soon it's going to be 15 years since I was 15. That means I'll be 30.
Oh, yeah, 30 is really bad, honestly. 30 is the worst. I don't want to be 30 ever.
See, okay, now, like, I'll just segue to Mitski now. Like, this is
Hmm.
all I planned this, okay?
Hmm. Acha, okay.
So,
Hmm.
in like this video, like, I feel like it's a very literal Laurel hell. Like, she is in the Laurel hell.
What is the
And
law? What?
That's her album name, right? Laurel
Acha.
Hell.
Oh, okay, okay,
And
okay,
in this
okay.
video, she is in this like Laurel
Hmm.
Hell actually.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and I was just thinking about how working for the knife and how
Hmm.
she mentions that, like I thought like I wouldn't live, like some of the lyrics are just like, oh, I thought I wouldn't, live up to
Hmm.
30 years old. Oh my god,
Hmm.
we got another bot.
Pictures at large is finally making it, honestly.
Guys, we're big.
Yeah.
Um, acha, where was
Hmm.
it? So it's basically, wait, I just googled the lyric because
Hmm.
I love working for the knife. And honestly, like choosing songs for this show was so hard, and I just
Hmm.
couldn't. Okay, so the actual lyric is, I used to think I'd be done by 20. Now at 29, the road ahead appears the
Hmm.
same.
Hmm.
And it's just like I could relate to it because honestly, I can't imagine my life past. Like, there was a time when I couldn't imagine my life past 20, and I'm
Yeah.
22 now. And I just think
Yeah.
30 is something I will never be, but I will.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just so nice to see. I don't
It,
know.
it's weird because it's weird like because I remember having this breakdown when I was in ninth grade, and like this is when things weren't that serious. Like I wasn't even giving my CIs, but I had this breakdown in which I thought like I couldn't live anymore because of the fact that I couldn't like work anymore. Like I thought ninth grade was too hard, and after that it was harder and harder and harder until university, until like it's always gonna get harder after this. And I thought it was too much and I couldn't do it. So just
Hmm.
like I couldn't move past ninth grade, and it was just one day, the first day of ninth grade, basically when I just came home and lay in bed, and I was like, it's over for me. Like I cannot do this anymore.
You're
Um,
graduating
but
very
now I'm
soon.
graduating, and it's like weird, yeah. And like ninth grade was, I mean, looking back, how easy that stuff is. I mean, is it easy though?
It's not easy,
It's not
honestly. School
easy.
is not easy.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking like, I was thinking something. But like, like how working for the knife is basically about this. Okay, like you're
Hmm.
constantly working for the knife. Even if you do something you love, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, like if you want to make money off it, like it will be a chore. I don't know. Like I think we kind of all delude ourselves into thinking, okay, like you
Yeah.
can love your work. I mean, to
Hmm.
some degree, maybe, I guess, but like, do you
Yeah.
really? I find that
Yeah.
hard to believe.
True. 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 I
And
get it.
like, just like, I don't know, but I love Mitski and her songwriting for a while. And just like, just hearing her talk about her work and passion like this, it's just kind of,
Hmm.
but she did quit music in 2019. And
Yeah.
yeah, and she quit. She was like, she did not want to do it. Like she was just
Hmm.
working so she could like sustain herself while she didn't do
Yeah.
music or concerts. And this is what
Yeah.
she comes up with after. So
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I love this album actually, and I feel like it really just like, I don't know, like it's a good album. It's a good album.
How many songs are on it?
It's really short. Like I think there are like, how many songs are on that? It's 30 minutes long, the whole album.
Ah, okay, that's not long.
It is not long. And her
Hmm.
songs are really short. I think that this is her second longest album, by the way. So
Oh.
she has 11 songs. And it was just so hard to choose songs. I think my
Hmm.
favorite from this was like my first favorite on my first listen was the last song, which
Hmm.
is That's Our Lamp. And it's
Hmm.
just so good. It's so simple and so good. I feel like she's just
Hmm.
amazing.
This is
God.
also like the whole thing about like quitting music as well. Like people never really talk about
Yeah.
the monetary aspect of music. Like like when you made it, you made it. Like people don't talk about, oh, I'm still releasing albums and I'm doing tours because I need the money as well.
Yeah.
They do it. They talk about it more as a creative thing. Like, oh, but
Hmm.
I think because there's money, I don't know. Like in Pakistan, I feel like इधर industry में बात होती है about lack of money because इधर कुछ होता ही नहीं है. इधर people don't buy albums and shit. So like इधर we talk about money more than I feel like in the West because उधर एक culture है of going on
Uh,
tour and concerts and
that
stuff.
वो तो है, but like again, Mitski was not a big artist, right?
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
think like even she like recently, so what happened in, I don't know, 2020, like her
Hmm.
some of the songs really blew up on TikTok. So like she had this
Mm-hmm.
newfound fame.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and she talks about it and how that's very weird for her because
Hmm.
she's not on social media at all.
Yeah.
So
And
I
TikTok
mean,
is a thing. Like I also know this other artist called
yeah,
called Tom Rosenthal. Like he has 200,000 something followers on Insta, but on TikTok he has more than a million. So like his
yeah,
songs really blew
TikTok's
up on like
like
TikTok
another
basically.
world. And
Yeah.
even if I think about Doja Cat and like all of these
Hmm.
musicians, like how they like kind of made it big on TikTok, and then
Hmm.
after that, everywhere else. So, I mean, it is something.
Yeah. Okay, I think because we're talking about quitting music,
I think about
thinking
Black
of quitting
Swan.
music, no blacks. हर वक्त मैं BTS mention करना होता है. I was literally
I
going to talk about something
mean,
else.
okay, talk
Okay,
about
okay,
it.
okay.
But
But
I
no,
do
I was
think, like,
gonna.
thematically, I get reminded of Black Swan.
Chalo, yeah, I agree. I agree. But I was gonna say I'll play the next song, FKA Twigs ka. And basically, she also talked about, like, before this album came out, she also thought about quitting from music and stuff. So I'll play the next song, and then we'll talk more about this whole thing
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
This is Darjeeling by FKA Twigs.
You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see. HOT, a track superstar. Crystal Palace, rap. Lympha Christie Stadium. Every Tuesday, flagging a boy. Athletes low key capping the law. Croydon College, stacking at wall. Love so big, I give him my all. East or South, we're dreaming it all. Body hot like cooking for long. We like to make love like whilst the dogs. I was on his side, 55 to making a pro. Body hot like cooking for long. We like to make love like whilst the dogs. I was on his side, east or south, we're dreaming it all. Ran towards the lights that I could find. Yeah. Something bigger than the town that I had left behind. I remember packing up my bags, not saying my goodbyes. Also used to be a place I'd only ever start my dreams in, but home is where my heart is. Feel so alone in a city so big, cause I used to know the person that lived at 23 and try and smell the flowers that went on the karma green. Getting off the 6 oysters just to spend my baby. And I was just getting to know myself. The city, it broke me in. Inside, dialing my confidence up about my hair and my skin, yeah. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see. HOT, a track superstar. Crystal Palace, rap. Lympha Christie Stadium. Every Tuesday, flagging a boy. Athletes low key capping the law. Croydon College, stacking at wall. Love so big, I give him my all. East or South, we're dreaming it all.
Listen, had to clean up my heart, mind, body, and soul. Tell London City's my home. She love Mayfair, come babe, peek at your toes. Put bricks in the sticks, come we remake though. Invest in my flow. To my young boy, look in your book and grow. Back then used to breathe, now we do up pro. Now it's fins, we part from the block back days, we showdown shows. Should I choose that Gucci or LV coat? Yo, I'm back and no hood on glow. The bandos beaming, my pastry comes from rotating phone. Gun step to the hood's gone clear, so much patience is greatness, call me bacon toast. Don't go scar practice means perfect, yeah, if you don't know, leave it to me, I'll go. Started at a country girl, whiling head and got regret. Had to change a couple schools, cause I wasn't fitting in. Take it straight to London, dream it big and let it grow. Just so you know. Feel so alone when the city gets cold. I've known that I'd make it since I was a young girl. The world is right there, I hear it calling. But home is a place that makes my heart sing. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time for you. Open your mind. Surely it's time to be with me.
Oh, sorry, my mic was off. But yes, thoughts on the song.
It was a good song. I don't. Oh wait. Okay. I was just looking at your chat.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, yeah, because I listened to the song, I realized Arctic Monkeys I Wanna Be Yours ki vibe बहुत different hai. Like also the content of the song. That was just like, I'm gonna just leave that song for today. मतलब like not play it today basically. Other than that, yeah, I mean I like Georgia Smith a lot, and also this album had a lot more collabs than like her previous album. So like that was one thing that was different from Magdalene. And then also like I love FKA Twigs because she made this post on Insta basically, and she talked about how Pate, like each album I go off, I'm reading off of it. Each album I go off and learn a craft basically. So when her first album, she was like, I learned to produce and work, which is basically like production of music and stuff. Then Magdalene to pole dance and wushu. So in Magdalene, she also learned like sword fighting, like this art of wushu basically. And then she was like, for Capri songs, I learned to laugh again and remember who I am. So like
Oh, that
yeah,
is really nice.
so cute. And I mean, it's really nice. And basically, like, yeah, Capri songs. Me basic in the post, she also talks about how she was, contacting her team and stuff. I possibly want to quit music, and then she was talking about like, this was I think before, this was during the first half of the pandemic, okay. But then she was like, as the pandemic went on, I found myself like being at home and talking like a lot with my friends and everything and bonding with them, and just like a lot of the time spent during the pandemic was with my friends and just like conversing with them. And she just talks about that, and then she's like, that's how I got back to like making music again. And that's how this album came basically. So like it's mostly about like friendship and
Hmm.
being with people, laughing with people and all of that stuff. It's like a very cute like sweet premise. And it also made me think about like all the albums that exist, and you can talk about this as well, all the albums that exist because of the pandemic, and like
Oh
that
yeah,
wouldn't have
true, true, true,
existed
true.
if pandemic nahi hota, like bee nahi hota. Even like Taylor Swift ka Folklore and Evermore, I feel like came out of
Hmm.
the, yeah, and so like the
Even
content
yeah,
is also different in that sense. So yeah.
even like Mitski talks about how like she did take a break in 2019, but
Hmm.
then like the break obviously extended because of the
Yeah.
pandemic, and how like she had a very different life during the pandemic.
Hmm.
So that
Yeah.
was also something.
So it's cool like how pate, like I mean we to here are talking only about music because the show is about
Yeah,
music. But like how your craft and how your craft has been affected by the pandemic in so many different ways.
I
And
think
hum to music
everyone
hi hai,
does
yeah, every,
change. Like
yeah.
even on a personal level, like if you think
Hmm.
about it, like are you the same person as you were in
Yeah,
2019?
why? Yeah, honestly. It's also I mean for me it has also been learning to be like, I mean, I realize I like being alone a lot,
Hmm.
honestly. I mean, it varies from people to people. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, obviously, people spend their time
Yeah.
differently during the pandemic. So, yeah, it's that as well. But it depends. But I mean, yeah, so this album ka like background ye tha. And I think that's the reason why she has a lot of collabs as well, because she wanted to show कि like it's not like a solo thing that
Yeah.
she's, I think Magdalene was more of like, in Magdalene you can really see her own like psyche, like her own like stuff that she's exploring. In Magdalene, this seems like a more shared thing rather than like just herself working on it basically. And so yeah, so even like I think even with like just the way she's been promoting this album, एक तो मैं बहुत ज़्यादा like I don't know why I got crazy over her. Like I'm really like in love with FKA Twigs so much. So I don't know what happened, but like I follow her stories and everything. Na, so like now
Hmm.
she's doing all this TikTok stuff as well. Like she's has these
Oh.
followers, and तो TikTok पर करती है a lot of like she reposts everything. So I've been following. That's why इसकी promotion भी I feel like is very different to the way Magdalene की. Like Magdalene was a more serious, like album and stuff. This is more chill, fun type album which other people can also. So all this TikTok thing and Tears in the Club के साथ भी किया था, और जो जो भी गाने आते हैं उसके साथ करती है and stuff. So it's pretty cool in that way, and I love her.
Would you
And
join TikTok?
no,
No, why?
I only see her Instagram stuff though. Instagram पर TikTok she posts करती है and stuff. Yeah, but honestly, Bhavna, I was thinking this. I want FK Twigs to collab with BTS. If that
See, like
happened now,
get
dude,
now who's thinking of them,
yeah, shut up. If that
bringing them
happened,
up?
na, my mind would blow. And I don't think she's gonna collab with them. Like obviously, पूरे BTS नहीं, किसी एक के साथ, ठीक है. I've got my bets on Suga,
I think
really.
Jungkook would fit the vibe
Jungkook
also.
also, and I don't know, but like, बस चाहिए, which never gonna happen. But I don't even think they know about like FK Twigs.
I
So
don't know. You never know. They do listen to all kinds of music, let's say.
yeah, they do listen to
Even
music though.
Hobie would be so cool, like a
Yeah,
J-Hope
yeah, yeah.
collab.
Dude. Because
Dude,
like she's a dancer, and like her dance
yes.
style is also like she's also very woe with her dance style. Like she's very,
Hmm.
I would say, like diverse and stuff. Like she does different things. So like she could literally learn BTS choreos and stuff and like pull them off and stuff like that. She could do. But like कभी होने नहीं वाला. मैं क्यों? I don't. Why do I mention this? Why do I wish for things that are never gonna happen? But
You
I hope
never
it
know,
happens.
okay?
Yeah, it
Like
could
who would have
happen.
thought about Megan Thee Stallion wanna collab? Like
True.
that just
Yeah,
literally
but
came out of nowhere.
true. But Megan Thee Stallion is very mainstream. FK Twigs is not mainstream at all.
Hmm.
But then,
I
do
mean,
BTS really work? Sometimes they do work with like
yeah,
like not mainstream people.
yeah. Though, I mean,
Uh,
there's always that.
there's always
Okay.
hope that I'm holding out on. Okay, should we play next song? Yeah, is it time?
Okay, but now I want to ask you, like, so
Hmm.
the next song I'm playing, The Only Heartbreaker by Mitski,
Hmm.
but I don't know, should I play the video or should I play the lyric video?
What do you think you're gonna talk about more, the video or the lyric
I
video
want
or
to
the
talk about
lyrics?
both, but I don't know. I wish she had like closed captions and I would
She
feel
doesn't.
better about it. What do I do?
I think play the video because I want to see it as
No.
well.
You want to see the video, but like the
Yeah.
lyric video is also really cool. Like it has like all sort of
So
animation
say
and
you to play
stuff.
the lyric video. Literally, why are you asking me then, girl?
Okay, okay. This is The Only Heartbreaker by Mitski.
Okay.
If you would just make one mistake, what a relief that would be. But I think for as long as we're together, I'll be the only heartbreaker. I'll be the only heartbreaker. I'll be the only heartbreaker. So I'll be the loser in this game. I'll be the bad guy in the play. I'll be the water main that's burst and flooding. You'll be by the window, only watching. I'll be the only heartbreaker. I'll be the only heartbreaker. And make me the only heartbreaker. So I'll be the only heartbreaker.
Okay, thoughts.
It was nice. I honestly like it. You know, it's been kitne years that we've been doing this radio show now. 3 years.
3 years.
And it made me listen to Mitski so much, but
So
I
I was
never.
thinking this like this is in 2019 when I first like had this whole radio show about
Hmm.
Mitski, then 2020, and
Yeah.
then 2021, and now it's 2022, and I'm still playing Mitski.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've still not gotten into it, which is weird, right? I don't
I
know.
mean, if you just listen to one album now, I think you would be interested.
The thing is, I don't like I feel like I feel like I don't know, my brain has rewired into like
Hmm.
listening to like a lot of pop. I feel like I don't know
Yeah.
पहले भी यही case था or not, but I mean I honestly like pop a lot these days, which I don't know is like, I mean, it's a thing. Basically, I listen to pop mostly.
Yeah.
And I even think FKA Twigs wala album, I like it so much. It's mainly because it's like very upbeat pop type album hai uska, theek hai? Um, so yeah, I mean, maybe it's that because Mitski ki sound is very different to like the usual, like what you listen to and stuff, I would
But
say.
again, yeah, wo to hai, but I think again, like this album has been very different, even with her usual sound. Like usually she has like a very rock. She is a rock artist, as like, alternative rock or whatever you call it. But in this album, like even she talked about it, ki how like she wanted to do something different because of the pandemic. Even this album was going to be a rock album, but they changed it to like something more upbeat to like kind of contrast the pandemic. I don't know. So like they went with 80s ka sound, like the synth and like the upbeat. But
Okay.
like again, her lyrics are just same, like kind of like
Yeah, yeah,
similar
yeah,
theme.
yeah.
One more thing, again, like how like even Mitski has talked about in the past, like how like she uses like this romance and like a relationship part of story to like tell about different things. So she talked about her relationship in music. I feel like which really comes off in this album. Like there's another song, I don't know. I'm just blanking right now, but I had things to talk about. But like how she says, ki, like like when you're not good for someone. Like in the song is very like relationshipy. Like you would think it's
Yeah,
about a relationship, and it could be about a relationship also,
yeah,
but it could also be about her relationship to music.
yeah.
So
Interesting.
I
This
don't
made
know
me
where I
think
was going
about
with this.
no, this made me think about how a picture recent. This is 2 days back ago. I was listening to like all these old songs, Taylor Swift ki and also Ed Sheeran ki
Uh,
and One Direction ki as well. And I was just like, I used to listen to this music so much back when I was younger, like back 2012 something 13. And I was like, they were all about love. Like they were all about that,
yeah,
one significant other, and also like heterosexual love as well at that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. I was just like this, this is maybe that was like a huge aspect to of how we like how it's normalized and how it was so normalized back like up to it zyada nahi hai aisa scene, but like just the lyrics, like you belong with me or kiss me, jo Ed
I feel
Sheeran
like
ka hai and
even
stuff.
mainstream music, even right now,
Yeah.
is just about this. Like there is really nothing else. And I
Ha.
really liked how like
True.
she uses this kind of
Hmm.
thing and makes it about
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah, which is cool because like the content was like there was crazy. I feel like I've been talking differently, but okay, we have to wear masks. But yeah, so basically that is a huge aspect. Guys, sorry we're wearing masks in the middle. We've been called out. It happens. Wait, are you not wearing the mask? Yeah. Achha, okay, I'm talking because Bhavna is busy wearing her mask. But yeah, so there's that, and then also like also I feel like I've been. This is not related to like what we were talking about, but I was thinking that I've been speaking lower because there was someone sitting here, and I felt so conscious that I was speaking in a lower register. I feel. What do you think? Is my voice even audible enough?
You are fine. I feel like I
Okay.
can hear like some of it in my audio and mine in
हाँ
yours.
सेम या
Whatever. I don't
अब
care
तो कुछ
anymore.
हो नहीं सकता इसका.
कोई नहीं कुछ नहीं हो सकता. Anyway, what else are we talking about?
अच्छा हाँ, back to this love thing as well. I realize now that it's a good thing I'm not playing I Wanna Be Yours because that's literally
It
a
is a
love
love
song.
thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I changed my song, guys. But yeah, or do you want to talk more about what else does Mitski do? I feel like, honestly speaking, I don't think I'll ever get into Mitski. Like Rina Sawayama, you got me into a little bit. Like I like some of her songs, but Mitski, एक गाना नहीं है Mitski का जो पता है. I like,
Really?
yeah,
I
not
feel like
one.
I feel like it's about the lyrics also. Like if you listen carefully, I feel like you might, and then you will like
I'm sorry.
come to me and be like, "Oh my
I'm sorry.
God,
As a person
Mitski
who's a
did this."
as a person who is a BTS stan, do you think I really look at the lyrics and stuff?
Are you kidding me? Are you
No, I'm
really
okay.
saying that?
I would like to clarify myself in the sense that like when I listen
You
to
just
BTS
keep
songs,
clarifying yourself on this
I
show.
when I
Like
listen to
maybe we
BTS
shouldn't say things
songs,
like this.
what makes me like them is not like at the forefront lyrics. Uski sound मुझे ज़्यादा अच्छी लगती है obviously, and then I go and read the lyrics and stuff. But thing is, reading the lyrics is not going to convince me to like the song or not. Get it? I mean,
Mm,
नहीं, it's about the
I
sound
mean,
for
it's
me.
different for me. I think it's different for me. It's very different for me.
Achha, okay.
I
But
mean,
honestly, I never care
and
about lyrics.
bad
I
lyrics
feel like,
really put me off. Like I can't
हाँ
listen to
चलो,
a song with bad lyrics. even
But
though
like, wait, okay, so with some artists, it's a given that they'll have good lyrics. Now, to Mitski will have good lyrics.
yeah,
Even
like
BTS will have good lyrics. Like,
yeah,
I mean, to FKA Twigs will have good lyrics,
Glacier,
so we'll know that they'll have good lyrics and stuff.
yeah.
So, in that sense, there's that as well. Wow, so loud. But yeah. फिर next चीज़ क्या थी? Should I play the next song के FKA Twigs
You
का?
should.
Whereas, okay, no, we are running out of time. I should play the next song actually. Okay, this is Meta Angel by FKA Twigs. This is a bit like different, I would say. I'm not sure if you're gonna like it, but yeah,
Okay.
let's. Okay, let me.
Saji moon, Pisces Veen, Capri Sun. Each year I'm like, oh, I'm gonna own my shit, and then each year I'm still so shy and so quiet. No,
but this is the year.
Yeah.
This is the year of greatness, growth, and being free. I'm telling you.
No, I want to be more confident. I really do.
I really do. To the universe, like the universe is so powerful. You're gonna be more free, and you're gonna love more, and you're gonna have more fun.
Do you think so?
And no, I don't think so. I know so.
I wish I had not found a deeper force, some kind of meta angel. Then they could whisper all the answers, and maybe life would just slow down. I don't think that I'll make it on my own. I've got voices in my head telling me that I won't make it far. Mirrors singing in my face. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Throw it in the fire, ego in the fire. I've got love for desire, I've got pain for desire. I need a letter, but when I'm winning, I'ma fly. Soprano in the choir. I've got love for desire, it gets higher and higher. Some kind of magic angel that makes it sound so easy. A pretty picture with a quote. I get confused with what I really want. I've got voices in my head telling me that I won't make it. Mother's calling every day. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Throw it in the fire, ego in the fire. I've got love for desire, I've got pain for desire. I need to learn to be but when I'm winning, I'm a fly. Soprano in the choir. Soprano in the choir. I've got love for desire, it gets higher and higher. Some kind of better angel.
Okay, I think this is my favorite FKA Twigs song.
Ah,
Yeah, I really liked it. I think I'm gonna
it's
add it.
nice, right?
It is really nice. I just
Okay,
like,
good.
what was the intro? I was
The,
confused about that.
the intro was just like his friend, her friend talking basically.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it was that. Yeah, I love her so much. I'm gonna read something out. Okay, it's
Okay.
a bit like it's not that long, but like it's connected to the intro as well. Okay, like so basically, a lot of the songs have like
Hmm.
sound bites from her friends and stuff. So what she wrote about that was, okay, I started recording my friends talking and weaved it through the mixtape like a narrative of my healing. Having such
Hmm.
wonderful people around me to laugh with made me feel lucky. If you're lonely or feel isolated or void of encouragement by your immediate circle, you can borrow my friends on the mixtape.
Oh,
Basically, yeah, it's
okay.
so sweet. I
That
love
was
her.
really nice.
Yeah. And like the way she writes as well, like okay, so एक तो उसके lyrics as well, and also like sometimes she writes like this stuff with her क्या था, her Instagram posts and everything, and I just love her style of writing. It's so honest and it's so simple and everything. It's so like something that like I like writing like that as well. So yeah,
I
but
think you should write
anyways,
more, definitely, and you should share it. I think you're a good writer.
I, interesting. I would never write honestly. I'm too shy, वैसे.
Just
But
stop being
this was
shy.
that. Yeah, it's a good thing the plane came during the song was playing. So, but then
I
now and
proper
everything.
think it's gonna rain with the way the weather
Yeah,
is.
हाँ तो there have been rain क्या था?
Really?
Yeah, there have been
Oh
rain
my
वो
god.
yeah.
Rain is nice, but like it's
I
bad.
think it's but I think it's
I'm
too
so
like
eloquent.
yeah, but I think now it's like too late for it to rain again. I feel like होगी जितनी होनी थी अब क्या होगी और बारिश?
होगी थी क्या?
मतलब like in the sense कि like now if it rains again it's gonna get cold again, which I don't want basically.
What the hell? Are you
I
kidding
mean
me? You want summers to come?
हाँ but summers I say no, I don't want summers to come. I'm thinking
Okay.
about that. I don't want them to come, dude. But
Please,
yeah.
man.
Dude, कल बारिश के
Ah,
इम्कानात हैं. कल हैं, आज तो नहीं आ रहा.
damn. I think it was raining a little bit. थोड़ी देर पहले.
Hopefully it just rains a little bit. And like the drizzle is nice. When it's like proper
Hmm.
raining, it's annoying.
True, true, true,
Um,
true, true.
so yeah, that is annoying. But anyways, other than that, what else do we have to talk about? Hmm.
Other than that, honestly, I don't know. I've just been listening to Mitski. Like that's all I've listened to all week.
Hmm.
Like ever
Hmm.
since the album came out, like all of this
Hmm.
weekend basically. And
Hmm.
I've just been thinking, and I've been thinking, and I've been thinking,
Hmm. Interesting.
and I'm thinking about how we're like growing old and stuff,
Stop thinking about that.
and we're graduating, and then we're gonna get a job, and like, what the hell, man?
No, guys. By the way, pitches at large alumni. Pitches at large might continue after we graduate. But like how there's a saying, कि if a thing is good, you need to let it go and stuff. Like,
Yeah, literally. I think
जब
that
वक्त
is
आता है.
what
Yeah.
I got, and I think we should just let it go. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, yeah. Okay, I don't want to think about this. I was actually sad. Never mind. And
This
not
is
thinking
sad. I
about
don't
it.
think I like be proper emotional or just like not feel anything in the last show, which
I
will
think
be really
I
strange.
think, no, I think we probably won't feel anything, honestly.
You
Yeah,
know,
but
it was gonna hit
yeah,
after.
it's gonna happen. But also, like, yeah, this is the longest, running show on Runway Radio as well, technically.
Yeah. Also, we're the only ones who still seen like the radio room, like whatever flex.
Yeah, honestly. And also, like, I can't believe our friendship has survived 4 years. That's also, like, a huge flex.
Maybe you jinxed it, Abhi.
I'm being
Then
so
we just have
loud.
to cancel pitches before it's due time.
That would be so sad, honestly. No, I would still do pitches even if I
If
wasn't
people
friends with
cared
you.
about this show, they'd make fun of it.
True. But acha, next thing I wanted to talk about the whole thing, but I guess like let's just talk about random shit Abhi and talk about that thing after the next song.
What
But
thing?
like
What
the
thing?
the thing in half an hour that we have that is so educational and
Oh yeah, we
instrumental to
literally
our musical knowledge.
instrumental. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
that is a good one. Honestly, considering which week we are in, but also like I mean, yeah. Hmm.
Honestly,
Interesting.
I'm like proper chilling. Like I'm not working at all.
अच्छा oh shit यार उसके बारे में अच्छा हाँ let's talk about the fact that guys it's like week कौन सा week है 5 है ये क्या अभी
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, it's week 5 and I've already had one meltdown. Papers have not been submitted. Dude, I don't know how the hell I do it, honestly. I don't know how I'm like this.
We were literally talking about this last week about how you're so bad at it and you should not, like, continue this really bad habit of yours. But here we are.
When
One
were we
week
talking
later,
about this
we were
last week?
literally talking about this last week. Last week was your first show, and we were talking about, like,
Acha,
how,
oh, okay.
like, you've been in really bad academic situations.
Yeah, true, I have
And
been.
yeah, and you are again, once again. I don't know
Yeah,
how you do
like
it.
half of the time I'm just refreshing Outlook to make sure my professor hasn't emailed me asking about the paper.
Imagine your professor emailing you,
Huh?
hey, girl, where the
That's
hell are
like
you?
that's the worst thing to happen. Your professor emailing you asking you kya hua hai. It's actually happened to me twice or thrice now. Actually, no, it has happened 3 times. Yeah,
Yeah, I can
honestly, I
count.
should
I
make
can count.
my thesis should be on all these emails and the stuff that I get. These emails from professors and stuff that I get कि आपका paper कहाँ है और फिर मेरा जो freak out होता है ना, like the freak out that I have, the whatever I have and shit. I should talk about that in my thesis. I should somehow visualize that shit. It would be really like cool, I would
How
say.
else would you visualize it? Like, literally just show your email.
Like,
Like, it's pretty panic inducing, for even for
yeah,
anyone
true.
else. I remember the first email that you got. That was in sophomore year.
2019. Yeah.
Sophomore year, and I was
2020,
just
हाँ 2019 था. Yeah.
I was panicked for her, but I was laughing. Like, that was a interesting time.
It's also funny how professors, like, most of the time पता है, okay, some of them just will just write one line, ठीक है, and वो हर बार पता है dot question mark ऐसे करके
Sometimes
follow
it's just
करेंगे.
like, Sarah, I didn't expect this from you.
अच्छा, don't say it like that, now.
I
And then
mean,
some professors will write really long emails, really like going off on you, okay, like, what's wrong with you? Are you fine?
I'm laughing
Um,
so much, but like, this will be me this semester. Like,
it
genuinely,
won't.
it will be.
It's never happened to you, right? This कभी भी मेरे साथ
Not,
3 बार हो
not.
चुका है
I mean,
भावना ये.
I've been late, but
हाँ.
not that late that an instructor has been concerned for me.
No, I have been emailed one, two, three, three times that I can think about right now. Like three specific times I can think about. I think you also know those 3 times, right?
I know, yes.
And that's all I can think about. Abhi I think चौथी भी आने वाली है and stuff. So yeah, let's see.
Jeez.
Sometimes instructors are so nice, they know you haven't submitted and they're still but they like extend the deadline even more. And they keep extending it for you and you keep asking for more extensions even though the deadline has passed. Guys, don't do this to yourself. That's my advice.
Do stuff
What
on
keeps me
time.
going is the fact that, like, nothing really keeps me going, honestly.
That's the
Um,
problem. There's nothing like motivating you to work.
to work, yeah. That's why I think everyone should be in a group project because when I'm in a group project, and then I feel this need to
You
prove
should
myself.
ask like SSC kids how they feel about this.
Okay, let's have an SSC kid to interview them about this stuff, honestly.
What SSC kid, like, I don't know many SSC kids, number one, and the
The
one
other
person I
Sarah.
can think about, her music taste is so questionable.
I'm gonna cut this clip out and literally show it to her now.
Yeah, do it. She knows it. Whatever. I
No,
have
it's
proof.
fine. We won't talk about music now.
I mean, girl.
Yeah, also want to talk something. I was watching this. Actually, never mind. I shouldn't. I'll talk to you about this later. Never mind. Yeah. But anyways, do you think we should play the next song? Play the next song,
I
girl.
mean, I don't
It's
know. I
late.
don't think we should. There is 5 minutes still.
बेटा 2 songs और play करने हैं हमें.
हाँ तो one is ending में. You don't get it क्या?
अच्छा चलो सही है ठीक है. Okay ठीक है चलो सही है. But what else do you want to talk about? You still want to bash me about how I'm not submitting my stuff on time, क्या?
No, no, whatever. I can't bash you about something that I'm not doing myself as well. Oh my God,
No, but
thesis.
you're not as bad as me.
Can we just talk about how we literally have a thesis to do?
My
It's not
thesis is
hitting me.
sleeping. Yeah, I can't mention this stuff on. Can I mention this stuff live? क्या I slept during? I slept like 3 hours. I would say of my 3 hours, 50 minutes की class thesis वाली.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Jeez. And then you had to watch the recording. You should mention that also.
yeah, I had to watch the recording. That was bad, honestly. But the thing about recordings is I literally watched those presentations 2x speed per. So then it was better.
I
Don't
have
make me
nothing to
laugh.
say to
Like,
you. Everything is so messed up right now. Whatever. I don't care
let's talk
anymore.
about the fact that there is a recording on Panopto जिसके अंदर 3 घंटे की रिकॉर्डिंग है उसमें से मनाहिल सिद्दीकी लिखा है. Do you know about this? Yeah, basically. That's why,
Why?
because she slept not of the recording. She slept so the class kept running, ठीक है? So now on Panotto there's a 3 hour thing. उसके अंदर सिर्फ मनाहिल है. उस recording के अंदर कोई और नहीं है. I saw
That's
it
so
I saw
funny.
it when I was looking for the recording for
Uh,
our class. वाली. So I was
do you
like,
know
what
about
is
like
this?
internet pollution? Like internet pollution. I'm pretty sure that's not the right word, but there is something about it, like how a lot of data is being used.
Mm.
Like it's a waste or something because everything we do on the internet also uses some energy, right?
Hmm.
So I was just like, I don't know if it's legit or if it's real or whatever, but there was something
Manahil
about like
Siddiqui,
how
you're causing internet pollution.
I don't even think that's a term. There's something else. I'm just making up.
Okay,
Whatever. But like there was
we'll
this thing
research
about
into
like
this.
we will. There was a thing about how like South Asian parents generally like middle aged
Hmm.
people like they send each other good morning messages and images and
Yeah,
gifts. So like
yeah.
that causes like a significant amount of internet
Dude,
pollution.
it is a thing. Internet pollution is defined as all digital actions emitting greenhouse gases.
What?
In fact, this negative externalities of new technologies tends to be unknown by consumers. Nevertheless, the digital
Yeah.
world represents a substantial. It is. There is
And so
internet
how what do
pollution.
you think about pitches at large contributing to greenhouse gases?
I think we're worth it, so it's fine.
This is so bad. Whatever. I
What is
truly
so bad?
believe that we will see like the end of world because of climate change in our lifetimes.
Yeah,
That
so
is what
that's
I
good
believe.
now. I'm happy because then the generation after
It'll be
us
a
they
lot
won't
of
have to suffer.
suffering. It'll be a lot of
They,
suffering.
God, Bhavna. I'm honestly not gonna lie. I'm a very selfish person. I do not care about the world.
Jesus. I don't know
मैं
what
क्या
to say to
करूँगी
that.
मैं क्या करूँ मतलब like I know
No,
a
you
lot of
can't do
people think
anything. You can't do anything. I mean, not
no
much.
no that is not the language you should do. You should use Bhavna. Say if you say you can't do it you won't be able to do anything. You
What
should
do
say
you
you can do it.
You literally said you don't care about anyone else. Why would you say that?
But I'm trying to like uplift you because you seem to care enough. I don't want you to give up and be negative and stuff. I still want you to be
What do I give
optimistic.
up on?
Like I think you can save the world. देखो इतनी
I
अच्छी
don't
हवा
know what.
चली है अभी.
Amazing. I don't think it's gonna rain.
Okay, let's hope it doesn't. But maybe the weather gets better though. But the wind is nice
It
considering हम
is.
basement level पर हैं. Actually, this is the basement level. Yeah.
We're literally talking about weather at this
No,
point.
is it weird the fact? Never mind. Actually, वो ऐसे ही जाते हैं. हबीब
नहीं
ऐसा है ना
बताओ.
मतलब like हबीब ऐसा है right? Like
What do you mean?
it's like
Uh,
this. In the sense के like basically हम लोग अब enter होते हैं ना तो हम लोग ऐसे कर enter होते हैं right we're on this level but then when we go to the dhaba area that's like
that's
on a ऐसे
basement.
कर that's the
Yeah, that's
basement but then it's
basement.
still open and everything right it's not like the basement
Yeah,
it's still
because
like
like there's nothing upper.
yeah there's nothing open right interesting I
Hmm.
never thought about that stuff technically the dhaba and the garden and zen garden is in the basement but they're
Yeah,
not because like
it is in the basement.
but they're not because like
They. It
it's
is.
in the open उससे ऊपर कोई floor नहीं है
I
get it.
mean,
Just shut up, Bhavna. You're ruining my vibe right now.
whatever. I think we should move on to the next song.
No, no, no. Now we won't. When
Why?
I say we do.
Oh my God, there's a
Let's move on to the next
cat.
song. Let's move on to the next song. I'm gonna go pet the
Okay.
cat with you.
Okay, so the next song is Mitski's Valentine, Texas, which is the first song on the album, and I'll
What are
talk
all
more
these
about
love
it.
songs? Acha, okay, I get your point. Sorry, I get it. You talk
Yeah,
about it.
what's your point?
Okay, वो love songs मतलब they're not about this, वो वाला love.
You just got it now.
हाँ नहीं मुझे समझ आ गया. I forgot it and then now that you mentioned it, I remember it
Ah,
again.
okay. I'm
Sorry, yeah.
playing this.
Yeah, okay.
teeth, shining eyes glimmering by a fire. Let's drive out to where dust devils are made by dancing ghosts as they kick up clouds of sand. Where clouds look like mountains, clouds look like mountains. Let me watch those mountains from underneath, and maybe they'll finally float off of me.
This is such a good opener. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't even. I only have words for this.
That was a short song, वैसे. It's an intro, na type.
Yeah, it's an intro, but like all of her songs are really short, so like this is a usual length.
I found it to be very sad.
It is sad. Like, imagine opening your album.
Runway Radio.
Yeah. Imagine opening your album with "Let's Step into the Darkness," and this time I'll know my way around. Like, man.
She is very sad.
And I mean, also about the sad, like, you know how people say, oh, this is like sad girl music. Like, I think it was with Lana Del Rey, Lord in 2014 and things like that. But like how Mitski says, like, her music is not sad girl music. Like, we should retire the sad girl music trope or whatever, sad girl trope, whatever. Like, her music is not just about music, like sad, being sad. Like, it is about so many different things. I mean, I don't think it is fair to say sad girl music. So yeah. Like, I think about songs like Strawberry Blonde and Your Best American Girl, and how both of them are, like, you know, basically just saying how she wanted to be, like, you know, white, blonde, blue-eyed person, and how kind of, like, you know, she still looks back at it, like in the Laurel Hill video, like the monsters, like they have blonde hair and blue eyes, like, who trying to attack her, but in the end she kills them. Like, there's definitely something going on, but I just don't think like it's fair to say that's sad girl music. Like, I don't agree with it. Whatever.
Okay, Bhavna, we get it.
We get
But
it.
like, I think I listened to the album at least once.
Yes.
But I was saying also, like, there's a lot of other stuff coming out as well now.
What?
I mean, हम लोग
Who else?
14th February को तो वो भी आ रहे हैं ना, Epic High का नया album.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Why do they have it on Monday?
Yeah, which is weird. Usually Fridays को होती है.
Fridays is like American thing, right?
Dude, what if the album releases like before our show, तो हम लोग live सुने during the show.
Ooh, but like we have
It's a long
14th Feb
album.
show also.
तो क्या? तो we'll do the 14th Feb show.
Are you kidding me?
तो मतलब it's supposed to be, there is a significance in releasing that album on Monday. It's supposed to be on 14th Feb, right? So maybe we should listen to the whole thing like live.
We should.
We've never done a live thing, you know. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, we haven't.
You know, we could have a longer show. Like we start early.
The closest thing was B, I think.
Yeah.
But like that
And
was
that's
one weekend after.
Yeah, that was a weekend after. But I was also like thinking, कि, honestly, I'm hoping कि BTS releases their new album before Pitches at Large ends, so we can do another like whole album review thing that we did with B.
That was really fun.
That was
I think
good.
That was still one of our best shows. Like, we were totally into it, and I was just thinking, like, I'm still hoping for a BTS collab on this album. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. But I
I
hope
would
कि
love
होए तो हम
that.
लोग करें वापस से. Or also by the way, we plan to do like soul, sorry, soul नहीं. What the hell is the mono
Mono.
का पूरा like show as well, which we never did.
We should do
We should
it
do it
one of
like
these
we should
days.
do like it a one-off thing, like I don't know, but it's fun just doing like listening to the whole album, like. But it's better because like अब देखो for example Mitski and FKA Twigs के साथ like one of us hadn't heard the thing, right? So then we
Yeah.
can't really talk about it in the same way, right? But then all of us both of us were on the same page about the album, like we listened to it, gone through the lyrics and everything together, like all of that stuff, so
It
we
was
could
really
like
fun.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love that episode so much. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, I feel like every class, every single क्या था show, I want to talk about our class in half an hour, but then we never get the time.
Yeah, I think we should just talk about it like 3 minutes.
Acha, so guys, we are
That,
enrolled
yeah,
in a very interesting musical
music
course,
course.
and
Yeah, it
like
should be
it
fun.
really makes us question what we're doing here. It doesn't really, but
It does.
it
Come
does.
on. It
Acha.
does. I was thinking about song compression.
About what?
Song compression.
What
Like,
is song?
weren't you in the last class?
Dude, मुझे
But
नहीं पता.
basically, like, how, like, live music has this kind of up and down thing.
Oh
And
yeah.
how, like, digital music kind of compresses all the
Oh yeah,
wavelengths. So,
compression.
like,
Acha, compression. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, compression.
Yeah.
So I was
I
just
knew
thinking
about the
about that.
compression stuff. Like, compression stuff, even how MP3 files are compressed, but like
Yeah,
FLAC is
yeah,
like a
yeah,
more, like, is obviously like a heavier files hoti and stuff, but like they're
yeah.
more, matlab. But like, yeah, that stuff is interesting. But also, like, I've always had this thing I want to own like a record player, but
Vinyl
that's such
player.
yeah, that plays vinyls
Yeah,
basically. Yeah, but that's such a
yeah.
like,
It has a different sound also. That's so
a
cool.
different sound basically, yeah. But like so even with like headphones and stuff ना, like जब मैं headphones पहनती हूँ तो like you can hear like all of the stuff, like all the different instruments playing अलग अलग से, like you can actually hear
Yeah.
it. Whereas earphones के अंदर it's not the same. Also, by the way, when he was showing us like the Nurbaksh ki recording, the one that had been mastered, like I could tell. Could you tell the difference a bit? Because I felt
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I
I
could tell
could.
the difference in the sense
Yeah,
that like
yeah,
instruments were like coming out more like separately, I
yeah.
would say, rather
Yeah.
than being just like one recording in a sense,
Hmm.
right? So you
I
could
think
feel
it was
that
about
as
the
well.
compression also.
Yeah, the compression
Like,
thing
it felt the
basically.
same, but isme I could
Yeah,
feel like the ups and
yeah,
downs of the
yeah,
music.
basically, yeah.
That's
Which
so
was very
cool.
cool.
And
So honestly,
I didn't know about this. Like, even when I play like violin, and I hear it
hmm,
in the recordings, it's so bad.
hmm,
Like, obviously, like, it's about my skill also. But even
hmm,
if I see like a bigger orchestra
hmm,
recording, like
hmm,
even the show that I played, so usme bhi
hmm,
like I could there was a lot of it missing. Like, I could
hmm.
not feel the same. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like in person it's just so good. And
yeah,
I'm just thinking about like how there's so much that we never like listen to in person, like the full,
hmm,
I don't know, the entire amazing thing of it. I'm so
yeah.
glad.
Well, that stuff is so tricky as well because I feel like recordings may like you have to do it properly as well. And
Yeah,
I know like our instructor, I mean I shouldn't name him, right? Like, he was also
yeah.
talking about how pate like there is no proper way. Like, people really can't do live sound in Pakistan that well. There's not a lot of people to
Hmm.
do it, and a lot of people not a lot of people to even record sound properly like the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So like that's a huge gap and stuff. That's like a problem here basically. So yeah. I would like to go into sound stuff, but like technical stuff, not like too much
Recording.
theoretical. Like, yeah, that kind of stuff, or like engineering
That
and
would be
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, it's very difficult and stuff. But let's see. Okay, should we end this show and I should play the
Yes,
last song?
we should.
Okay, this is another FKA Twigs song, and I love this song. And honestly, every song on this album is amazing, and I really find it
Hmm.
hard to
I
choose.
will listen to this album
I still
actually.
haven't played like my favorites. One of my like my favorite song, because I know okay you're gonna hate that song because it's very very pop. Like, I know you're not gonna
I
like
mean, I
that song.
don't hate pop.
I know, but like I know okay you won't like that song. बस मुझे
Okay,
पता है,
but like
ठीक
you
है?
were wrong about Meta Angel also.
No, I think that one was fine. I think even the one that I'm playing right now.
You said you might not like it. and I
Yeah,
did end up
but like a
liking it.
Meta Angel is a bit different, so I'm not sure about
Okay.
that. But this one I'm sure you won't like, so I'm not even playing it.
Okay.
Careless is nice. Careless is a good song, I think. I'm not
Okay.
sure. मुझे पता नहीं है, but Careless, I like Careless a lot. So, okay, this is with Daniel Caesar, the Peaches wala banda. Peaches? Yeah,
Peaches.
Peaches.
I Peaches. I enjoyed
I
that.
get so confused. Peaches भी होता है लिखा हुआ है मेरे सामने, but
Peaches
then
at
that
large.
song is Peaches.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, thinking about the copyright that Justin like playing Peaches got
I
us in,
hate
like
that asshole, honestly.
can you
I'm sorry for swearing, but I hate him. Okay, like I used to love him, and this is what he does to me.
okay,
So yeah.
play the song.
Okay, next song. Bye. Okay, bye everyone. Say bye and everything.
See you next week.
My heart dissolves away to the rhythm of you. I'll wait till you arrive. You bring your soul to mine. I'm indebted to you. I'll read the signs. You say you can't decide, but I'm just trying to put it where you want. You got to make your mind up somehow. Take me now. You can be careless. You can be careless. You can be careless with me. You can be careless. You can be careless. You can be careless. You can be careless with me. You can be
Fumble here and fumble there. Infatuated, I don't care. Long as I can lay down next to you, run my fingers through your hair.
It's the pain that gets me there. Gotta say what it's okay.
You do me, then I'll do you. Yeah, that's right, it's only fair. I follow my feelings, leader. Be my guide, yeah, be my teacher. I know where you're going, I don't need it. That could be a problem. I can help you solve them. Inside of any interest to you.
Yes. You can be careless. You can be careless with me. You can be careless.
You can be careless. You can be careless. You can be careless with me. You can be
You're watching Runway Radio.